All right, everyone. Good morning. Let's just jump right in here. We're going to end off the Halloween event with our sleep report. And then we're going to go to another week at expert mode. This will be the last one before Amber Canyon's release, which obviously I will be spending a lot of time at Amber Canyon after this. We did pretty well. I had a very busy week. A very busy week and weekend. So I think I missed one lunch. That was kind of pivotal. I shouldn't have missed it, but I was driving for 5 hours. So, you know, sometimes it's like that. All right, let's see who we got. We got a top belly bayonet. I was able to reach Master 3, and if I made dinner last night, I could have reached Master 4, but I did not. Alright, we got a couple things that I like to see here. Slacking for some reason. So I guess we want an Eevee, just because it's the last one that I can catch. I don't know if I would ever use the Halloween Eevee, but I do like to have a lot of them. Oh, and he's hungry. And Haunter, Ghastly. Okay. Alright. Okay. Dude, everybody wants something. Alright. So we will go for you. We're going to try to catch both. Oh, the 15 biscuits. I think that's the last thing I needed. I also need to go to bed on time. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's great. We love to see that. I think I went to, and we'll grab this one too. I went to bed around 9-ish. But over here we have our daylight savings time. Okay. Over here we've got our daylight savings time. So since the clocks turned back on Saturday night, I had like an extra hour to make up. No, we're not going to send out slacking. We will send, I mean, it's just Eevee candy. And we'll send out the Bayonet. Some people use Shuppet. It's my favorite Pokemon, if you guys didn't know. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Shuppet. On ZA, I have a Bayonet on my team at all times. I think I've settled on like what my final team is in Legend ZA. And I've got my Meganium, Sharpedo, Delphox, Bayonet, Goodra, and Ampharos. I love them. Alright, let's look at this Eevee. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. It's got helping bonus. Either way, I probably would never use it. Second Eevee. I'm going to have to put them all into Raynon eventually as well. Another Lonely Eevee. Interesting. This one's got Skill Trigger, so I think this one is probably better. But Lonely is always good. Like, Lonely is one of those, like, does not have a downside. Because energy recovery down, like, as long as you're using a healer, it doesn't matter. And he's got skill level up, so that's helpful, considering that this one can't evolve. That would be so cool, though, if you could evolve the Halloween hat Eevees. And they could be the Halloween hat Eevees could be, like, have the little hat on when they evolve. Anyway. Let's collect the last of our missions. The only thing I did not do was add a Steel-type Pokemon and sleep for 20 hours. The only Steel-type Pokemon that I really use at the moment is Magnezone. I don't have an Aaron that I've invested in. I have a Mawile I would like to invest in eventually, but I have not, so I haven't really used it yet. Oh my god. My nose is starting to run. Why? I've really not had many breaks over these past couple weeks. Been traveling, doing stuff. I just want to stay home. All right. This is where we're ending the week. 55% expert bonus. Very good. It's going to be interesting next week to leave expert mode because I have been here for how many weeks? 11 weeks? Now 12 weeks straight of just being on expert mode. My sleep because I forgot to because on Halloween night I forgot to start my Go++, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. like, oh my god, I forgot to start it, and I went and dug through my backpack looking for it. This is how dedicated I am to this game. Alright, let's go. Back to expert mode. What are we gonna pull? I'm nervous. Okay, well, we got Electric Berry. The other two I'm not that big of a fan of. And salads. And berries. Okay. So the main is ground. Really not going to touch that one. We're really not going to touch that one. But we got electric, which is good. And poison. Okay. And we're on 55% area bonus. No good camp ticket anymore. Okay. It could have been worse, but I always say that. It could have been worse. Let's collect everything, and then I guess then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. It's berries, so there's a couple things that I could do. I could just run, like, honestly, running a full electric team might just be the play. I ran some ingredient Pokemon just overnight, just so that I could get some stuff, because I did not do too well. Okay. So it's the Halloween team prep. Let's see. Do we have like a... No. So this will just be the current team. Whoa, that's wrong. Alright, so we need our healer. And then, what do we have in the favored? I mean, like, let's see. Let's pull up our desktop. What do we have in salads? I honestly would have much preferred to get desserts that I could get the new recipe, but it's fine. The new recipe is gonna be there regardless. Okay, on salads, what can we do? We have access to a lot of cacao, but that doesn't help us with salad. What else do we have? Like, we have eggs, kind of. We have oil and tomatoes. Do we have... I don't think really we have corn. We have oil again. Because we have Toxicroak. But none of these guys are going to be super helpful. Like, we've got tomatoes. We've got oil. I mean, this could just be a good time to invest in you and start pulling in those shards. We have leeks as well, but the things that leeks, like this one, I don't have anything else. I have oil, tomatoes, but not corn, not potatoes. I have eggs, but no. Like, he at level 60 would bring me sausage, but that's not super helpful. Where is this guy? He gets me sausage. I can do sausage, oil, eggs. But potatoes ends up being my issue. So I don't really think that we focus too hard on our, on the meals part. I think that we just pull together our electric type team. He's coming. And And who are we missing? We could just go for him, get some oil. Could go for him as well. Get some tomatoes. Because what am I pulling? I'm pulling apples and eggs. I'm pulling eggs. So like eventually I'll be able to make this, but what about the cross chop? Again, I could pull the tomatoes and then corn is my issue. We'll put him just for some extra ingredients that are gonna come in. It's frustrating. Yeah, because I can't really take anybody. If I wanted to make this, it's not gonna be like. Does anything even like have corn? Hold on. Corn and favored berry. Yeah, just 10A at level 60. This doesn't even help me. Anyway, can I make anything for breakfast? We could just make low-level meals this week. I guess, you know, we're gonna get a lot of these and we're not really gonna need them. Okay. My pumpkins, my remaining pumpkins. Okay. Yeah, with salads, like a lot of stuff, I just need corn for it. And I don't have it. Like, we could make a not full electric team, but the one that I'd be taking off is Raichu. And why would I do that when, like, the berry strength is better? It's probably best just to run the electric team, honestly. We could consider finally investing in our Dream Shard Farmer, but I think, like, I'm saving up my investments right now. Alright. Let's grab our community. 36. Oh, nice. Me and Velocity Raptor 22 are besties. Okay. Alright, let's go over our catches. Oh my god. Our catches from last week. We got a good amount of stuff, so we ended, I believe, on him. He was my newest little shiny who I got last Sunday. And then coming into this week, we got our Halloween hat Pikachu, who is not very good considering his nature. And then we got our first Halloween hat Eevee, who thinks that he is an ingredient finder. We got this Trico that we don't need. See you later. And then a Pumpkaboo, who is pretty good, honestly. It's fine. But I had my Mono Gorgeist that I was using all last week. That's Weentown 3, because I couldn't name it Halloween Town 3, the movie, because that's too many characters. So it's Weentown 3. And then we got this little girl Pikachu with skill triggered and skill level up, but otherwise not great. Another Eevee. This one is not bad. It's got skill trigger, but speed of help down is a little bit annoying. This one has the main skill chance up, but nothing else. That was kind of the trend. I got like one good thing, and then this is the one that we caught today, and this is the other one that we caught today. So I guess probably this one ends up being like my best of the Halloween hat Eevees, but I got my collect. Look at them. They're so cute. All in a row. But I got 5 of them, so, you know, happy with that. But yeah, I think this is what we're gonna be rocking with this week. Chill week. Before we get to Amber Canyon. So I guess let me show you before I bounce out of here. Let me show you my collection of Pokemon that I have for the new island. So here are my favorite berry guys. We do have our cacao farmer. He's pretty good. We have our Butterfree that I have recently invested in, and an Arbok that I could invest in, but I'm not sure if I need it yet. My Dragonite is very, very good for corn, which honestly, if I really wanted to focus on cooking this week, I might just throw Dragonite on the team, but we will see. We've got our Vikavolt, is pretty good for coffee. We have our berry farming, Altaria, Shiny, she's lovely, my Toxicroaks, and a pretty good Swalot, who I have yet to invest in. Eventually I will. I feel like that's kind of my next priority, but I'm not sure yet. But look at this guy. It's got berry finding and nothing else really, but that's enough for me. It's a shiny and it's usable, so. And then we have like my oil Toxicroak, and then my shiny Toxicroak that also is okay. And then him, mono soybeans, which is interesting. He's got skill level up, skill trigger with main skill chance up. So it's pretty good. And it only needs 3 main skill seeds. What do I have? I have 3. So he could be my next investment. But yeah, that's what we're looking like for next week. I'm probably not going to be using a good camp ticket week 1. I probably will week 2, but you know, I guess, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We gotta be chill and calm and normal. So, yeah. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. I would love to hear how your Halloween week went, what you ended up catching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.